Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Keith Thurman is unsure and will not guarantee that he'll face Errol Spence Jr. after the Manny Pacquiao fight. This is according to BoxingNews24.com. It's very funny that Keith Thurman, recently did the press conference with Manny Pacquiao, the initial press conference for their fight coming up. And he just would not guarantee that he'd fight Errol Spence Jr. And these are a direct quote from Keith Thurman. He said, "No, I cannot guarantee anything. I'm not a fan of talking about the next fight. This is not football. This is not basketball. There's no scheduled season. There's nothing on paper. I look forward to unifying, and I've unified before." So I think that's very interesting that he would say that. And the fact that he wouldn't, guarantee anything, that he really didn't even mention Errol Spence Jr.'s name at this press conference. So it's clear that Keith Thurman is not looking to face Errol Spence Jr. This is not something new. This is something that we already know. This is a Keith Thurman that stated, according to BoxingNews.com, BoxingSportingNews.com, that he stated that he will not fight Terence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. in 2019 at all. He's just not interested in either one of those fights in 2019. He was interested in Manny Pacquiao. He's interested in Josecito Lopez, and he's also interested in a potential Sean Porter clash, but he is not interested in Errol Spence Jr. or Terence Bud Crawford. So I can understand Errol Spence Jr.'s frustration with the fact that Keith Thurman is openly ducking, openly avoiding him, and not willing to engage in getting the ring with him. The fact that he always puts up roadblocks and excuses. Keith Thurman said, in January of 2018 that, hey, he will not fight Errol Spence in 2018. So he said in 2018 he won't fight Errol Spence, and then coming into 2019 he said that he will not fight Errol Spence. That's a clear duck. That's 2 straight years that he's avoided and ducked Errol Spence Jr., and I can definitely understand Errol Spence Jr.'s frustration. And in 2019 Keith Thurman also stated that, he has every intention of unifying belts with Errol Spence Jr., but he needs at least 3 belts to unify, and the earliest he'd be looking to unify is 2020. And this is the same thing that Errol Spence Jr. said in regards to Terence Crawford. So you can imagine that if Errol Spence Jr. doesn't like to play these duck goose games with Keith Thurman, why would he do it with Terence Crawford? It makes no sense. Errol Spence Jr. is looking to avoid the most dangerous fighter in the division, the same way Keith Thurman is looking to avoid the most dangerous fighter at 147 on the PBC roster, on the same side of the street. It just makes no sense to me that these guys are all playing around when we all want to see the best fight the best. And, this is why people respect Manny Pacquiao. This is why people look at Manny Pacquiao as a legend. The guy's coming in 40 years old, fighting a guy in his prime, a guy that's, supposedly has better boxing skills, speed, and still has great pop in Keith Thurman. And yet Manny Pacquiao has stated, according to FightHype.com, that he'll fight Errol Spence if he gets past Keith Thurman. He'd be open to that fight. Also, what's rumored is that the winner of the Keith Thurman-Manny fight could end up fighting the winner of the Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia fight, should that fight become official and actually gets done, according to reports. So there's a lot of things going on in the welterweight division. There's a lot of next moves to be made. And one of the moves that we know is Keith Thurman is not looking to face Errol Spence Jr. under any circumstance, and not anytime soon. He's delaying the fight with Errol Spence Jr. the same way that Errol Spence Jr. is delaying the fight with Terence Bud Crawford. But once again, Unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.